guys, welcome back to another episode of Tub Talks. I'm so glad that you guys are back here. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my new videos. So let's jump right in. I am so excited to share in this week's Tub Talks my #1 tip for journaling. I love journaling. I think it's super important to journal throughout all different kinds of phases of your life. And I think it's a great way for you to kind of express yourself privately and be able to reflect on your own feelings, as well as start manifesting things for the future. But there is one thing I kind of picked up throughout my process journaling that I wanted to share with you guys because I think it would be really helpful for you guys as well. So I realized that when I'm journaling, there's like 3 different kinds of reasons why I'm journaling. One is super spiritual and religious. The other one is when I'm expressing a lot of gratitude. And the third one is when I'm venting because I'm super upset about something. So I realized that it's probably not a good idea to keep all 3 of these topics within the same journal. I just feel like when you open your gratitude journal and you're getting ready to write things you're really thankful for or wonderful events happening in your life, the last thing you want to do is stumble on a page where you're angrily venting about something that happened in the past, because the minute you read that, it's going to take you right back to that moment and right back to those emotions. So what I've decided to do is to split it into 3 different journals. So I have the one journal that I use when I'm writing notes throughout a church sermon, or I'm reading the Bible, or I'm doing devotions, or I'm just like getting in tune with my spirituality. I have a separate notebook for that. And then I have a separate journal for my gratitude writing. And this is also where you can script for your future if you want to like start manifesting things for your future. You can do this in the gratitude journal. The point is that that journal is dedicated to happiness and abundance. And then I save all of the venting for a very specific journal. And that's where I go in when I just want to let loose on the page and I want to really express how I feel about something. But I know I'm not going to want to see that when I'm writing a list of what I'm thankful for, or when I'm listening to the Word of God. I'm not going to want to go back to those moments when I was angry or upset about something. So I find it best that I separate these 3. And honestly, it has been so like life-changing for me because I'm not bumping into old thoughts or old mentality when I'm feeling really positive and I'm really looking forward to the future. And this is especially important if you're like trying to get over a particular period of time in your life. If something really like negative happened, you want to make sure that anything that's associated with that or that you're feeling with that, you kind of separate it from those positive thoughts that you want to focus on. So I never dig back in to reread old journal entries in my angry journal, because I feel like that's one journal that once you fill up or you feel like you've expressed enough anger or disappointment in that journal, you can toss that, burn it, throw it in a river, whatever you want to do with it. You can do that with it, get rid of it, and you're not getting rid of your gratitude. So the only notebook journals that I go back to are my spiritual journals and my gratitude journal, because those are the ones that I do want to reflect on. I want to look back at the things that I've been thankful for and the things that make me happy. So this is a tip that I just encourage you to use. You don't have to have like 3 massive notebooks. I don't. I have really tiny little like pocket size journals, and that's where I have kind of like split the 3 between. I suggest that you put like your angry journal somewhere where you're not gonna like look at it often, or you're not gonna be tempted to pick it up and read it often. So for example, for me, I have my 2 happy journals, I'll call them, in my nightstand, in the drawer in my nightstand, whereas my like more angry notebook, I kind of have stuffed it beneath like books and stuff at the bottom of my nightstand. So unless I make a real effort to like move everything out of the way and take it out, I'm not gonna just look at it just for the sake of looking at it. So I hope that this tip maybe helps you if you feel like you've really been passionate about journaling, but you kind of stumble on those past entries that are a little upsetting and it kind of like sets you back. This is an easy way to avoid that. If you have any other journaling tips that you swear by, let me know in the comments down below. So I'll see you in the next Tough Talks. Bye guys.